This is a really heartwarming picture. I mean, the rapport that Rishabh Pant and Ricky Ponting share is quite evident. You saw once that there was a viral image of Ricky Ponting talking and then Rishabh Pant just peeping from behind and giving a mischievous look. All these kind of things, Delhi Capitals really missed in IPL 2023 because Rishabh Pant had a life-threatening car accident by which he himself admitted in one of the interviews he thought he would never come back. But now heading into IPL 2024, Rishabh Pant, looking at the social media situation that's there, looking at whatever he's done, he's been training hard, he's been trying to regain strength, he's been trying to ensure that he's in optimum fitness. There is a lot of talk about his comeback. One hopes that he does come back into the Indian cricket team because remember, under his kind of situation, under his absence, the Indian cricket team, the X factor that was there in the test team has gone missing. Come to think about it, had Rishabh Pant been fully fit and he would have come into the WTC final, who knows what would have happened. Favorite team Australia also does well in England as well. Could have been a different story. But now in 2024, he's treading with cautious optimism here because Ricky Ponting, who was confirmed as the Washington Freedom coach in MLC cricket, he's finally given a major update on Rishabh Pant. What is his role going to be? What is his responsibility? Who will captain if Rishabh Pant is not there? So, 3 to 4 major talking points about this entire thing. What is the major update that Ricky Ponting has given about Rishabh Pant? Outright, he stated that Rishabh Pant, he's confident that he's going to be right to play. All right to play. In what capacity, we are now not quite sure yet. Pant has conveyed it to the Delhi Capitals management as well as to Ricky Ponting that he's all right to play. But in what capacity, whether he'll just play as a batter, whether he'll just play as a wicketkeeper bat, we don't know at this point in time. What is the role going to be? We don't know. One hopes that he can be a wicketkeeper bat, whether he can be an impact player also, because remember, coming back from a life-threatening car accident in which he's had to undergo 2 knee surgeries, getting that strength back, whether he'll be able to keep properly, all that is really up for answers here. Because is he going to be all right to play both the roles, wicketkeeper bat as well as the captain? We don't know. Ponting has clearly admitted that we don't know in what capacity it is. Heading closer to the IPL, when there are more fitness drills, that time they'll come to know. Ponting has expressed hope that he can be out there and playing. Hope he does that. Even if it's not all the games, the Delhi Capitals are budgeting on the fact that, okay, perhaps we won't have Rishabh Pant for all the games. If we can manage him through 10 of the 14 games or whatever games you can get out of him, it will be a bonus. Pant's availability, so this is a clear-cut indicator that even the Delhi Capitals management feels Pant will not be available for all the games. If he doesn't come onto the field, he could come as an impact player. That is the one suggestion that probably the Delhi Capitals are thinking about it. Let Abhishek Porel keep. Let Pant be only as your wicketkeeper. Let Pant be your impact player. But he himself, even if it's not all the games, if he can manage him through 10 of the 14 games or whatever games you can get out of him, it will be a bonus. So, Ricky Ponting himself admits that if Pant can play most of the games, it will be a bonus, it will be a miracle. Other than that, this is an indication that maybe even in IPL 2024, Rishabh Pant may not be fully fit. And that is why the chances of him making an India comeback are even lesser at this point. The hope is 2024 end, BGT. There is a hope there. But if it's not there, then we will have to wait further. Because remember, 2 knee surgeries, getting back into full fitness. Remember, he's been doing all the treadmill work, all the kind of physiotherapy that has been suggested. But whether it will translate into match form, keeping form, batting form, that remains to be seen. So, whether he'll play all the games, even Delhi Capitals have stated that maybe he may not be able to play all the games. Now, what will the team dynamics be? If Rishabh Pant is not there in the Delhi Capitals side, who's going to captain? Ponting confirmed that it will be David Warner. Now, how will the batting dynamics look like? That is what Ricky Ponting stressed upon. He stated, with Harry Brook, we have got some really good overseas batters. Marsh and Warner will bat up the top somewhere, and Harry Brook would play a finishing role for us. Imagine that batting lineup if everybody is fit. Warner, Marsh, Brook, and also if you have a Pant, that batting lineup, and Akshar Patel to follow, that batting lineup is very, very intimidating. But remember, Delhi Capitals, when it comes to home, when it comes to the Arun Jaitley Stadium, it's not been a happy hunting ground for them. Last season, they just won 2 out of the 7 games that they played in there. And that is the reason why Ricky Ponting stressed that home advantage, they have to make total use of it. If you don't make use of the home advantage, you're not going to succeed. And that's why this kind of a batting lineup, they will be hoping that Pant is also fit. It is very, very intimidating indeed. So that is why Warner, maybe Shaw might open, Marsh at 3, Brook somewhere around 4 rather than number 4. Then you've got a Pant, then you've got an Akshar Patel. It really sorts out a lot of issues. So, 2 major talking points in that. Rishabh Pant may not be available for all the games in the IPL. If he's there, it will be a bonus. Delhi Capitals might want to use him as the impact player whenever they want to bat. That is the current situation that they are coping with. What role is Rishabh Pant going to be? Captain, wicket-keeper batter, or just a batsman? There is no clarity on that. Closer to the IPL, you will come to know what is it. So one hopes that Rishabh Pant can come back in the Indian cricket setup soon. But first he has to pass the IPL 2024 test also. If he doesn't do that, then there will be concerns. Coming back from a career-threatening injury, now he is going to be there for the Delhi Capitals. It remains to be seen how he shapes up. For social media, he may seem to be very, very strong. He may be there. But when it is in match mode, then it is going to be a big problem. That's going to be the real test. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.